On September 9th, the Punahou football team kicked off their third ILH game of the season against number 1 ranked St. Louis. St. Louis came into this game undefeated with a bye last week, and Punahou had a tough loss against Kamehameha. Punahou started with the ball, and quarterback Kana Eldridge went back to pass, but St. Louis's Casey Kamakana was able to pick it up. Not a good way to start off against St. Louis. St. Louis took the ball down to the Punahou 2-yard line and tried to throw one in, but Punahou's defense deflected it, and St. Louis was forced to kick a field goal on 4th down. St. Louis's Jesse Correa was successful at putting his team on the scoreboard first, and with a 10-yard field goal, St. Louis took the lead 3-0. Those would be the only points scored in the first quarter. St. Louis took the ball back in the second quarter after an interception, but couldn't find a way to get the first down and was forced to punt it away to Punahou. Punahou's Roy Fujigami mishandled the ball and St. Louis regained possession. The buffanblu defense held strong and St. Louis once again was not able to make a first down. The Crusaders tried another field goal attempt, but this time Punahou deflected it and the ball bounced down to the 2-yard line. Both teams thought the ball was dead and started to walk off the field, but then realized that the ball was still in play and quickly rushed over to it, giving Punahou terrible field position. From his own end zone, Eldridge tried to get some momentum going, fumbled the ball on the handoff, and St. Louis quickly recovered. Punahou's defense stepped up again, and St. Louis was not able to get a drive going. They had to settle for another field goal, putting them up 6-0. But the tides were turning, and Eldridge threw a short pass to Steven Lakalaka who ran it in for Punahou's first touchdown of the evening. The point after was good, putting Punahou up 7-6. With lots of time still left in the half, St. Louis's quarterback Jeremy Higgins knew he needed to get something going. He passed the ball 30 yards down the field to Duke Bukowski, who managed to get by the Punahou defense to score St. Louis's first touchdown of the half. St. Louis's point after was then deflected by the Punahou special teams, bringing the score to St. Louis 12, Punahou 7. Punahou was determined to get the lead back. Eldridge quickly answered, passing it long down the field to Sinjin Kim, who ran right through the St. Louis defense for another Punahou touchdown. Punahou's offense tried for 2, but DeForest Buckner bobbled the ball and Punahou was unable to convert. At the end of the half, St. Louis threatened to put some points on the board, attempting a field goal from the 38-yard line. But they came up just short of the goalpost, and the teams will head into the locker room for the half with the score still 13-12. During halftime, Punahou's marching band put on their first halftime show of the year, as the excited Punahou crowd looked on. Coming out of halftime, the band played their infamous jump song, Dancer, to pump up the team as they came out of the locker room. Soon after, Eldridge wasted no time starting off the second half, completing a pass to Jeremy Ione, a starter on the defense, who was able to get around the St. Louis safety to get another Punahou touchdown. The third quarter wrapped up quickly and St. Louis was only able to put up another field goal on the board, bringing the score to Punahou 20, St. Louis 15. A few minutes into the fourth quarter, Punahou wasn't able to get a drive going and was forced to kick a 30-yard field goal. Punahou's Kaimi Fairbairn was able to get it through the uprights to make the score 23-15. St. Louis got the ball back and marched down the field, but Punahou's defense was determined not to let St. Louis score. The Buffanblu almost got the sack, but Higgins was able to release the ball quick enough to Asen Cabral, who was brought down at the 3-yard line. Higgins, using a little misdirection, runs it in himself, and it's touchdown St. Louis, bringing them within 2, 23-21. The Crusaders chose to go for 2 to tie it up, but the Punahou defense held strong again. With only 2 minutes left, St. Louis tried an onside kick, but Punahou's Ione recovered on the 34. Punahou ran the clock down as best they could, but was forced to put it away with some time still left. St. Louis had started to march down the field, hoping to avoid the upset. With a pass to Caleb Yuen, they were able to gain a first down with only 2 seconds remaining. With everything riding on this one last play, Punahou's defense rushed through the Crusaders' offensive line, forcing Higgins to get rid of the ball quickly, and it was too quickly for his receiver. It was an incomplete pass as time expired and Punahou upset number 1 ranked St. Louis 23-21, and the fans went wild. Punahou's Kiana Eldridge had a mediocre night, completing only 2 passes, but they went for 125 yards and 2 touchdowns. St. Louis's Jeremy Higgins had a decent night with 125 yards in the air, 1 touchdown, and 1 rushing touchdown. Punahou's receivers combined for a total of 224 yards and 2 touchdown catches. Punahou will definitely enjoy this victory and has another tough matchup at Iolani on September 25th at 3:15 p.m.